Hi everyone, hope you're doing great, hope you're staying safe. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to build wealth and increase your net worth to gain financial independence. In simple terms, what that means is just having enough money to cover your expenses without needing to work every day. But it can also mean just having enough money to fall back on in case of an emergency like 2020 has been. For me personally, I enjoy working, just not in a regular 9-to-5. So for me, that could just be having enough money to pursue any other side hustle or side business or any other pursuit I might have. My name is Gerardo Nevarez. I'm currently an MBA student / personal finance enthusiast, and in this video I'm just going to be sharing 7 things that I've learned along the way and that I'm currently implementing, to reach financial independence. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial professional. I'm just a guy on YouTube that likes making videos and likes sharing the things that I've learned. These are just my views in practice, and I encourage you to take this with a grain of salt and use it, if anything, as a first step towards your own journey. Now, the first step towards financial independence is to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as it takes only just a few seconds and it helps out the channel tremendously. In all seriousness, the first step towards financial independence is to create a plan by understanding where it is that you want to go and where it is that you're starting from. Now, the way to do this is to understand what are your goals, both short and long term, but also understanding what are your monthly income and expenses. For example, when I first started out, I didn't have any consistent income and I had a lot of credit card debt. So I knew that before I could do anything else, I had to first get a stable income and second off, pay off all my debt. And for you, that could be very differently because you could have car payments, home payments, you could have kids, student loan debts. So really the first step for you is to understand where it is that you are right now, what is your current situation, and to what are the things that you need to do in order to improve that situation. The same way a GPS will not work without a destination and a starting point, your financial journey will be the same. So maybe take a couple of hours, write everything down, and really establish that roadmap. Step number 2 is to audit your relationship with money. Let's get one thing out of the way. Money is nothing but a tool that allows you to exchange it for goods and services, and allows you certain freedom and flexibility to do things that you love and to spend time with those that you really care about. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is not bad. If anything, money just puts a spotlight on the qualities that we hold as human beings. I've met amazing people that don't have money and amazing people that have tons of money. So the second thing you need to really do is understand how you feel about money, how you feel about having and obtaining money, and how do you feel about those that have money. Because money is not really limited. Money is there for everybody to obtain it. You just need to go out and get it. And yes, part of having a good relationship with money is enjoying to pay taxes. Step número 3 is to invest in yourself. Plan in hand and right mindset with regards to money. You should now redirect all your attention towards yourself, investing in both your education and physical body. An investment in your own personal development is something that will never go away, as everything you learn will take you towards the grave. All this time will always have a very positive return in your life, not only in your wallet, but in your own happiness and your own health. And at the end of the day, we want to have happiness and health so that we can enjoy not only the money that we have, but the time that allows us to have with those that we love and care about. Step number 4 is to become financially literate. If there's anything that will speed up your journey towards financial independence, it's becoming financially literate, as this will allow you to understand how money works, and this will also allow you to make informed and effective decisions towards where to direct your money and resources. Now, there are thousands of both free and paid resources out there, videos like this, other YouTube channels such as Graham Steffens, Andre Jig, Meet Kevin, books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, The Intelligent Investor, Think and Grow Rich. There are countless resources out there for you to explore, no matter what's your financial situation or what resources you might have. All this takes is just a little bit of research and obviously the time you need to learn these things. As you're learning more about money and finance, you should also start diversifying your income. Now, you do this by, if you don't already have one, you start a side hustle or getting another job. For example, being a collegiate tennis player, I had the option to give tennis lessons on my free time to earn some little extra cash. Also, I remember back when the pandemic was starting, a lot of people diverted their energy to start making handmade masks and selling them online. These examples are just a few of many, and just a way to show you that it doesn't have to be anything so intricate, and it doesn't have to be anything big. You just have to think outside the box, be creative, and actually take the time to invest into doing so. Number 6 is to save and invest your money. After you've managed to pay off all your debt, if you have any, try your best to really just any excess cash you have to throw it into a high yield savings account. I know that's hard to find right now due to the economic conditions and the current interest rate. Personally, I use M1 Finance Spend feature because they have 1% APY, which is the highest I've been able to find. If you by any chance know of any other one that has a higher yield, please let me know in the comment section below. But for now, that's the one that I know of. I had to aim for at least a 3 to 6 month savings fund. Personally, I'm shooting for 8 months because that's just because I'm a bit more conservative with my money. But with 3 to 6 months, you should be a-okay right now. Now, if you're new to investing, you might think that investing in the stock market is actually pretty dangerous and you can risk losing all your money. But according to Goldman Sachs, the average 10-year stock market return has been 9.2%. If we took, for example, say $100 a month and invested that into the stock market, your money would have exponentially grown over the last 10 years, and even more so if you leave it over 15, 20, 30, even 40 years. The more time you spend in the market, the more money you're going to have at the end of the day. Now, personally, I invest in individual stocks and in certain index funds, but personally, if you prefer a more hands-off approach, you should invest your money into an index fund that tracks the total stock market, such as VOO, VTI, or VYM. Those are just some of the best I've heard about. But again, always do your own research, and in the case of one financial advice, always try to find a professional. And lastly, remember to just track your progress and adjust accordingly depending on how you're progressing towards your goals. This could be by just keeping a handwritten journal or using any of the many budget tracking apps out there. If you're interested in any of them, I'll just drop a link down below to an article that has a list of many of them. Personally, I use Personal Capital and Mint to track my net worth and keep track of all of my accounts, and having that visual reminder of how you're progressing towards your goals and how you're actually paying down that debt, growing your cash reserves, growing your investment accounts will keep you motivated towards your goals. Now, before we go, the absolute most important thing is remember to be patient. This will not be done overnight. This will probably take you a few months, maybe even some years, depending on your salary and what's your current situation. But that's the most important thing, to keep that visual reminder and to understand that even that by sacrificing maybe a few months or maybe a few years of your life, you can have decades of fun and down the line. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and dropping a like down below. Also sharing it with a friend. Everything that I mentioned in this video will be linked down in the description box below. And again, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.